We're here today to talk about the ancient heritage site, which is Scott's Pass. I would like to introduce Ma Shanti, matriarch of the Nyabingi Order, Ethiopian patriarch, and our brothers, Torch and Scooby, great Ethiopian soldiers of the Rastafari Coalition. Ma Shanti, I'd like to start with you.
Yes.
What can you tell me about the history of how Scott's Pass came to be in the hands of the Rastafari community?
Well, I really don't know plenty, but I can give you a little idea because someone else could give you some else. Now, when we come to Scott's Pass in those early days, it was a black boy named Daniel, you know?
Yeah.
It's him and some others did in front of this thing with the brethren them, but at the same time, black boy was more nearer to Mrs. Marley more than the rest. Therefore, it's from that time now, all of us come together and get cat parts that we make up a little hut, some little thing. We don't have no tabernacle, but we use whatever we have put that phone and do all kind of thing. And because a lot of black ants was there, but we never mind. We occupy the place by doing what we do, that we could live, stay there and have the dinghy. Because we never have a dinghy with no town building there now, but we use tarpaulin and we use wood and we do what we could do. And it was very nice. It was very nice. We lived so happily and so good among each other in those days. And the place was so nice.
Did you understand the land to be belonging to the Rastafari community? Did you consider that to be your land?
Did we get that with that? Because 13 acres were delivered to the Nyabingi Order.
Okay. Do you remember what year that was?
Yes?
What year you remember?
I don't remember the year. Someone else could remind you the year, but
1987.
1987.
Yes. And there was a paper was asked by Bob Marley for the land, and we couldn't get it.
Okay.
Yes.
But then I was pressed on. But at the same time, there was years of fine coming like Rasta was so interested in the Nyabingi movement and burn out Babylon and everything, and some of them never so much, not so much paper, but at the same time, there was a paper that was half small.
I'd like to turn to Scooby and give me your experience with what happened here now.
Well, that land given to we in 1987. But after we get the land, we never occupy the land. A tabernacle was built there and everything set, but the Nyabingi family never go there. In 1989, 88, after Gilbert, we supposed to have a tabernacle in Fort and something go there. Everybody turned to Scott Pass. From that days until now, we at Scott Pass. When the paper that Ma Shanti talk about, we get survey and we get a lawyer and we go to Rita Marley and we say we'd like to have our land, our piece cut off so we could do development. She said the land is for Rasta. At the same time, we as Nyabingi brethren lived there and we was occupying that land under the name of Rastafari. But we never get paperwork for sure that we is the owner of this property. But we still control the property. Now we build buildings, right? Now all these buildings and the time we stay there is over 30 years. So if Rita Marley then come now and say things like this, we want to know what they're talking about because we have a good relationship with them as far as we concerned. We don't know about anything.
Okay, so what you're saying is that they've been served some notice. The reason we're here is because the eyes have been served some notice. I come into your situation, man, Shanti. The eyes have been served some notice out of the blue that you're to leave the land in about a month and you've been living there 10, 20, 30 years, right?
Yeah.
And there was no breach or no misbehavior.
No.
So this just came from nowhere at all.
And we have a good relationship.
And you have a good relationship.
With the man.
So you want to know what happened.
Yes, I would like to.
Right. And that's what we're trying to clear now. I understand Ma Shanti got a notice as well, but your notice was withdrawn.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yeah, it withdrawn
How
because
that
of
happened?
I pray. Because of Sister Catherine was at Scott Park Sunday.
Yeah.
And she saw it and she was grievous about it.
Naturally.
Because she said, oh, it's well handed to you, Marchante and Sister Loretta handed to you in so honesty and come back for it.
Right.
Well, she called Sister Rita and tell her that if she doesn't do something to her, she going to seek it further.
Directly Sister Rita she called?
She called Sister Rita in Miami or where she is and said, if you don't do something about this, I'm going to seek it further. So sometimes Sister Rita called Sister Mixie and tell her that it's been withdrawn because it's a mistake.
Okay.
And then, right now, the letter, Sister Catherine did ask for it to get a copy before she did call me.
Yeah.
So I was to give it to Junior Lagos to get a copy to her, but after it was being justified that the letter withdrawn, I never
bother again.
Yeah, so Junior have the letter now. The letter is to return back to the sender, to the lawyer, and that is it. Okay. So right now it is so much serious that I hear yesterday so to come off the land, and the Scooby is one of my right hand youth man, and the Chinaman then is they play the light and light bill and walk at it. And if they come up, I have to come up to the car. Up and such now, very much come up for. If everyone to come up and leave me one choose to say only I want to give land. It wasn't I alone to give land, to give the Naya Bingi the land. And therefore the Naya Bingi was with only that she never give the Naya Bingi brethren them a clip of life how she give me.
Yeah.
So all she could come to know, sort out and give us our portion and make with the comfort.
Yes, Marchante.
Rastafari.
Rastafari.
So give thanks and praise unto the Most High. And we don't want to be because every February 6 we have to go there and give Bob Marley Thanksgiving. It's true Rasta why Bob Marley established. So how could she do that?
Quite right.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So we need them to come and give us our justice because we never see Rasta call Rasta as quarter yet.
And that was written in the letter.
Yes, that's what they use was as quarter. Because your thing that they give you, what they said to school, I don't know about in the field, it's a set thing to I. They say if it's stable, she can to move. Nothing go that way. So right now, we need justice. Yes, we need justice. Well, civilized there, and he helped to build up that tabernacle there, put on the top. Then Ivan did that storm there, Ivan. It was the time when Civil came in and helped. He was there before, but at that time and strength the tabernacle I put on the top. And helped build up a bathroom there, and it was there moving around. But when I look into what is going on now, I see a brother that came up there named Junior is trying to push Civil as a ruler, like a dictator. And because when Supda come and give us some money, then Nixie get some money to share among us, Civil come in the middle and so we have to take the money from Supda because he's a murderer, so we don't get nothing. You see. And that is a dictatorship. So we don't want Civil there to rule it. Because the Naya Bingi is a harder that ruled by the king and we work with it. We don't want no second, no government.
We never beg the land. I never hear that Bob Marley buy a piece of land and Rasta go and live there. She come to a Naya Bingi and give the land to us. When you give the land to us, we was poor people. Without shoes, without clothes, without food, without house. Remember. So if you say we don't do development, we don't know what type of development we should do because you never give us money, you give us land, empty land. So we couldn't do no better. What we done there is what we could do. If you look on the building, you can show the building, show a lot of money and a lot of work that's been done there. So when you say squatters now, to me it's like you come and see me at my place and you take me and put me somewhere else and then a couple of years after you look for me and you call me squatters. which I don't think it's right. If we is Rasta, and them Marley Foundation said them is Rasta, I don't think it's right.
Do you have any feelings within the self as to why this might be happening?
No, we don't know because we live at the center and we only support Marley and the 6th of February as Ma said, and we chant Nayabingi. We don't business with what's going on outer road because we never take part outer road. We take part within the Nayabingi ground. So we can talk only about Nayabingi center.
Ma Shanti?
Yes.
My sister, Mother Queen, do you have any feeling within yourself as to why you think this is happening?
Eh?
Do you have any feeling as to why you think this is happening? Why do you think this is happening?
Well, this is happening to Sizzler. And why I have to say that? You hear? When we used to the among ourselves at Virgin, because the congregation split now and not coming to Scott Pass again. Only Sizzler and his few one and then say Sabbath. We never want no Sabbath in the Nayabingi order because the Nayabingi order is an order that work by itself. It don't work with Sabbath. If it work with Sabbath, must there can another place that even dead, it must have its own ground. And through this thing now cause everything to split up and weaken. And the man who call him is a priest, and will listen to Sizzler alone and don't listen to the congregation. They can't find him become a priest and don't go to no congregation. Only stay there in Scott Park and every Saturday they're there, and when anything happens in Scott Park, they live there. And I don't respect those things, so everything gets weak and timber. And then Junior, what them call niggas, pushing up Sizzler all the while until Sizzler become a president. And I don't accept that because president can be a dictator and can do anything that is not good among us. And therefore we don't want no dictator, we don't want no president. We need kings.